All right, Natalie, what are we doing today? Looking to switch things up or just a routine maintenance?
Honestly, I need a major change. I've noticed my hair is getting a bit thin on top lately, so I really want to add some volume. I'm thinking of getting a perm, but I still want to look stylish, not like an old nanny.
Don't worry, we won't give you grandma hair. Let's look at your options. Right now, your hair is quite overprocessed from your last color and your roots are growing out. You've got a lot of frizz, some noticeable split ends, and your current layers have completely lost their shape.
Ugh, I know. It's a mess.
It's totally fixable. Since you want volume but want to keep it shoulder length, we have a few options. We could do a heavy shag cut with curtain bangs to frame your face, a blunt bob, or a textured lob, a long bob with wispy bangs. If we go with the perm, we have to decide on the texture. Do you want tight ringlets, beachy waves, or just a soft natural crimp?
Definitely wavy, but not too curly. Just something with effortless bounce. Can you do that?
Absolutely. Here is what we'll do. First, I'm going to give you a good trim to cut off those dead ends and reshape your layers. Then we'll apply a protective treatment so the perm solution doesn't damage your strands. Instead of tight, traditional rollers, I'll wrap your hair around large, flexible rods to create loose waves. We'll let the solution set, rinse it out, apply a neutralizer, and finish with a smooth blowout and some serum to tame any flyaways.
Sounds like a solid plan. Let's do it.
And ta-da! Look at all that incredible volume.
Jenna? It looks like a literal bomb exploded on my head. It's so puffy and big. I look exactly like Tina Turner in the 1980s.
Oh, it just needs to settle after a few washes. That'll be $250, please.
$250 for an 80s rock star explosion? Oh my goodness, what a complete disaster. Oh my goodness, James. My heart is actually breaking for Natalie right now. Walking out of a salon looking like a 1980s rock star is a legitimate nightmare.
Honestly, the salon anxiety is so real. We've all been there. I remember getting a haircut in college where the stylist went completely rogue and I had to wear a baseball cap for 3 months straight. You just have to live with the disaster for a while.
I had a terrible highlight job once that turned my hair literally orange. It's a place we're all a bit afraid to go to because of that fear of a bad turnout. But today, Natalie's disaster is our ultimate learning tool. We have a lot of vocabulary to review on our visual slides. So let's jump into our neighborhood pulse check review.
Let's look at the slides together. First, Natalie mentioned her hair was getting thin on top. This means experiencing hair loss or thinning on the crown of the head. For example, he noticed his hair was getting thin on top in his late 20s.
To fix it, she wanted to add volume with a perm. Volume means fullness or lift, and a perm is a chemical treatment that gives you permanent curls or waves. Example, she wanted to add volume with a perm because her natural hair was very flat.
But the stylist noticed Natalie's hair was overprocessed. This means hair that is heavily damaged from too many chemical treatments or coloring. If you bleach your hair too often, it will become dry and overprocessed.
Jenna also saw her roots growing out. Roots are the part of the hair closest to the scalp, and when they grow out, your natural color starts showing. I need to see my colorist soon because my dark roots are growing out.
Then we had frizz. This is hair that is puffy, dry, and lacks a smooth texture. You might say, the summer humidity always gives me so much frizz.
Speaking of frizz, a quick cultural tip. If you are looking for a shampoo option at a drugstore or supermarket to treat this, look for labels that say anti-frizz, smoothing, or hydrating to lock in moisture and tame those wild strands.
Next on the list were split ends. These are hair strands that have split into 2 or more parts at the very tip due to dryness or damage. Example, you should get a trim every 6 weeks to get rid of your split ends.
Jenna mentioned that Natalie's layers lost their shape. Layers are different lengths of hair cut throughout a style to create movement and texture. I asked the stylist for long layers to give my hair some movement.
Then they discussed the length option. This simply means the choice of how long or short you want your hair to be. She couldn't decide on a length option, so she kept it at her shoulders.
Now let's look at the specific haircuts Jenna suggested. First was a shag cut or curtain bangs. A shag cut is a heavily layered, messy 70s style, and curtain bangs are bangs parted down the middle that frame your face like curtains. The shag cut with curtain bangs is incredibly trendy right now.
She also suggested a blunt bob or a textured lob. A blunt bob is a straight, sharp cut at the jawline, and a textured lob is a long bob with choppy, uneven ends. She traded her long hair for a chic, textured lob.
Or you could get wispy bangs. These are light, thin bangs where you can see your forehead through the hair. She went for a subtle change and got wispy bangs.
Next, Jenna asked if she wanted tight ringlets, beachy waves, or a natural crimp. Tight ringlets are spiral, bouncy curls. Beachy waves are loose, casual curves, and a natural crimp looks like small, tight zigzag patterns. Example, she used a sea salt spray to get those perfect beachy waves.
This brings us to a huge non-native mistake. Many learners use the word curls for everything, but there's a big difference between curly and wavy. Curly hair forms actual spirals or circles, while wavy hair just makes an S shape or gentle curves. Don't call them curls if they're just loose waves.
Great tip. Back to the process, Jenna let the solution set. To let a solution set means to allow a chemical or product to sit on the hair for a specific amount of time to do its job. Leave the deep conditioner on your hair and let the solution set for 10 minutes.
Finally, Jenna finished with a blowout. As we learned, a blowout is the process of drying the hair with a dryer and a round brush to create a smooth, voluminous style. She booked a professional blowout right before attending the wedding.
Whew, what a massive vocabulary list. Speaking of salons, I actually have an appointment to go to a salon for my hair this weekend.
Oh, really? What are you getting done?
Well, it's definitely getting a little thin on top, so I think I'll ask for a quick trim to clear out any split ends, and maybe add some short layers to give it a bit of volume. No perm for me, though. What about you?
I'm going this weekend, too. My roots are growing out like crazy, and my ends are feeling a bit overprocessed. So I'm getting a fresh color, a textured lob, and finishing up with a smooth blowout to fight this terrible summer frizz.
Perfect. Hopefully neither of us walks out looking like Tina Turner.
Fingers crossed. Now we want to hear from you. Which hairstyle do you want to do soon? Are you thinking about a blunt bob, beachy waves, or maybe some curtain bangs?
Leave a comment below using the new vocabulary words we learned today to test your everyday English pulse.
And if you loved this practical, real-world lesson, please make sure to subscribe to the English Pulse so you never miss an episode. Stay resilient, watch out for bad perms, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.